Audio Jungle.
Everybody can't run different. My can't run different. Niggas tell you, bro, you can't come to my spot, no drugs. You can't. We don't do none of that, boy. Ain't none of that happening around me, boy. You bet not. So but prayers for Thug and his family. This definitely a serious situation. Nephew down there talking crazy, talking about pardons and shit. Them niggas ain't did put in 10 years of work. Fuck
Hey Chuck, check your back, Chuck.
Hey, yo, can I get one?
And you gotta remember too, always know this. In order to get a pardon, it has to be feds. The fact that it's state, the president couldn't get involved if he wanted to.
Man,
he can only pardon feds, bro.
The governor got to do that.
Let me get one mic right quick. Let me hit this reset right quick. Excuse my reset, y'all. I'm driving. Make sure y'all share the room. Share. Y'all know y'all in death to the clout chasers. Share the room again if you already shared it. Follow all the mods. Make sure y'all following Big Chuck most definitely. Hit that link at the top and subscribe to his page. Share the room. Follow all your mods. The topic is Young Thug. What?
Go ahead. I'm going to find them. I'll find them.
The topic is Young Thug home raiding. New charges, gun, solicitors and drugs. What's up? Silencers and drugs.
So I got
carry on.
Damn, this is crazy.
And Big Chuck, I got can they actually pretty much register your label as a gang just because you might have certain people around you that are gang members or registered gang members? Because that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah,
man, them people do what the fuck they want to do, Kevin.
I don't get it. Cause of course you're hanging with gang members or whatever, but how are you going to say that my label like YSL or 4PF or gangs just because we're hanging out with gang members and this was a proven label before anything? So I'm just kind of lost on are they trying to change the rules?
You do one thing illegal with that money from that label, that's it.
Nah, you gotta do gang activities, man.
What they doing is this. They turning the tax ID or the LLC or the EIN number. they classifying it as a gang. I'm gonna tell you why. Like nephew just said, if you're doing any gang activity, right, and they can prove that is distribution of drugs or some gun running or some robbing or some hits or some murders or any of that type of shit is happening in the name of or for the betterment of the gang, then they're going to start classifying these labels as gangs. A gang is just defined as a group of people represent the same cause. Now you have the stipulations they got under the Terrorist Act, which was implemented on street gangs when 9/11 happened. They used what them motherfuckers did to them towers in New York to dwindle down to the streets and classify common street gangs as terrorists. So do your research.
Oh, I got a question.
Right?
I believe they can, let's just say for instance you're a rapper, right, Wack?
Yeah.
Say you're not involved in any. I mean, you're not involved in any of that. But the dude that you got behind you, they registered gang members and all that. Do you believe they lock you up because of the people you have in the video, or do you believe that will put a light on you? They be like, okay, well, Wack don't do that, but hey, yo, ain't that Woo Wop from Woo Wop? Okay, let's go ahead and investigate him.
But see, this is why they're saying that the Rico is saying that the boss and the underboss are sending these dudes to do these activities. So yes, you saying can you be caught up and just be a casualty of it? Yeah, the fuck you can. So niggas gonna have to start watching what they do. This is why I tell niggas when they got security, hey, look, bro, when you got your homies at security and they not licensed and they not registered and all this type of shit, right? Nigga, you putting yourself in a box. You gonna run a company, you gotta run a company.
Pussy.
That's a
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't believe Thug or any of them did that. Now, I could say this though. This is where the games get fucked up at, because you can be doing what you're supposed to do, but the nigga you got on side of you probably doing some bullshit.
Yeah.
Like homie hop in your car and he got a gun and he just got a body and the police pull you over. Y'all both going to jail. You might get out, but you going to jail, my nigga.
Yeah, your man gonna have to really tell him.
Hey, Wack,
you ain't had nothing
shut
to
your
do with
bitch
it.
ass up.
And niggas ain't gonna say that though.
A motherfucker, homie, in California, niggas know that.
Yeah, so you know.
How long? A nigga ain't finna say this my gun.
And that's why y'all both going to
Gunna
jail.
been over there about,
Have to
I
fight
don't know. Gunna been over there about 4, 5, maybe 4, 5 years. Maybe.
Nah, about 6.
Yeah, a little
You been
longer
over
than
there that
that.
long?
Yeah, about 6.
Gunna got
So you
over
know what I'm
there. Gunna
saying?
got over there right after that. Right
Yo,
after Nut died. Right after Nut died, Gunna got over there.
That's about
If
6
he,
years.
yeah, right
You
after
know what's
right after
crazy,
he
Gunna
man?
told on
Gunna,
TV.
you know what's crazy? They wait. You know, Gunna just got a new spark, you know, as y'all know. You know what I mean?
Gunna got charges too.
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
he got
Rico.
one charge. He got one charge.
He got Rico. He got the Rico, the most fucked up charge. So
Rico's like 1,000
Came over there.
charges in one.
Gunna came over there with
Yeah,
Thug.
that's the
Truth. When
conspiracy.
Truth
Right.
started
It's not
hanging
just
with
one
Thug, that's when
charge.
Gunna came.
Y'all
yeah,
keep
that's so he
saying
got the
Rico is
Rico.
one
Everything
charge.
under it. Yeah,
One
so
charge is one count.
They even gave Slime like
Exactly, but it's a whole bunch of charges under one
yeah,
count.
under Rico, the
That
young lady's
never
absolutely
the
right.
only reason why Gunna might be looking good because the state, right? And how Wack said, right? If the state shit is weak, man, guess who's gonna be waiting outside that door when that shit get dismissed or whatever? The feds. The feds gonna pick that shit up. Cause now, guess what? Young Thug got guns and silencers to implement in the case. So now if the case was weak, that shit is strong because of that. You know what I mean? That makes it all part of the organization, especially if somebody's telling.
That's a possibility, but this state case is real weak. Like the DA, a lot of things she's saying, people that know the situation know that stuff she's saying is lies, bro. She don't even got all her shit together.
Who's that? You talking about the DA lady?
She said they said in that paperwork that Gunna is a blood, bro. They said Gunna is a blood. That shit is crazy.
Oh yeah, Gunna ain't no blood.
You know what's going on? Gunna is not a blood.
But man, I saw that plenty of times. People get caught up like that.
Yeah,
but guess what? He's a blood now. If they label him as a blood,
nah, he ain't no blood. Gunna ain't no blood.
He might not be a blood, but they might be charging him as
if they
a
putting that in the
conspiracy.
indictment, bro, that mean they not crossing their T's and they not dotting their I's, bro.
No, bro, they
Gunna not no blood.
YSL is an actual set.
Guilty by association.
Yeah, what they gonna say is this: that YSL is classified as bloods, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. Listen, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I hope they keep him as a blood because the minute they cross over and say he's a Crip, then it's gonna look even worse. Oh, so you really doing some? You see what I'm saying? I hope they just keep it like that. And he don't need that other shit in his life.
Oh,
Gunna charges
right.
Yo, Wack.
Hey, I got a question for you, Wack. Do you think Roscoe told, bro? Cause that shit.
Nah, what you mean? Why would? Nah, you can't put that on Roscoe. Roscoe got out on
He got most of the new charges, bro.
Yeah, Roscoe can't get out. Roscoe got out on the.
Got most of the new charges though.
I will tell you this: they lined Roscoe up because they knew this shit was coming. So they just gave Roscoe a little vacation to come through the streets for a year, 18 months, however long he been out. But nah, I don't. Bro, this just says 10 years. They've been investigating for 10 years.
Yeah, but they can't recharge Roscoe for that's the shooting the Little Wayne bus, right?
Yes, they can, bro.
No,
because
they can't charge him again. He got sentenced for that. That's done.
Yes, they can.
No, they can't, man. Listen, what I'm telling you, man. If you got convicted for something, listen. If you got convicted for something and you did time, you cannot get recharged for that.
That's a fact.
You can't. And listen,
bro, you gotta look at his charges
that's
though.
How you know, and this is how you know it.
Hold on, what's the nigga charges? Roscoe charges is some whole other charges, bro.
Yeah, he got
a
most
whole
of the charges, though.
He got Rico too.
Hold on, Roscoe charges. Nephew name is Jimmy Wintry, right?
Yep.
He got count 1, 24, 25, and 26, right? So they charge your nephew with participating in criminal street gang activity, possession of firearm by convicted felon, which means it's a new one, violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act, that's drugs, and RICO, conspiracy to violate the Racketeering Influence and Corruptive Organization Act. He got 4 brand new beats, my nigga. Nothing in there is the shooting up the bus.
Exactly.
Chuck, you got the real shit that spells out the shit.
No grease. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't put Roscoe solid. I wouldn't talk about Roscoe did no telling. Not at all. I don't see him like that at all.
You know why? You know why I asked you that though, right? Because you know Roscoe be talking like a motherfucker. He like an Energizer bunny. He keep going and going.
Nah, but I don't think Roscoe.
He ain't talking the first case.
He been told. He would have told him the first case.
Yeah, I don't put that on nephew at all.
Hey man,
And that nigga love that nigga. That nigga's a young thug fanatic. That nigga.
Hey,
That
Wack,
nigga.
why Hocus ain't fucking with you no more?
I don't know. You gotta ask Hocus, bro. Hocus got
He
his
was
right.
talking about Young Thug.
You gotta remember, Hocus not my artist. We don't got no business ventures together. That's just an individual that I've been acquainted with for many years. I don't know. You know, he a man. He got a right not to fuck with who we want to fuck with. I stop fucking with people all the time for whatever reason. That's his right. But I got a lot of respect for the man. That's my brother. You know, shit. If he need me, I'm here. I wouldn't give a fuck what he wrote. I got genuine love for the brother. So,
It's whose room it
yo,
is.
man, them charges got me fucked up, Chuck, on why nobody went in that house, bro, and cleaned that shit up.
Yeah, that new shit. That shit is wild. Like, damn.
He
Not
gonna know
one, like,
somebody telling. They
They
told me they
think
dug.
they got the guns after they arrested him, so the charges came a day later. But that
yeah,
was
we
actually
know.
during the arrest.
We talk. That's what we know. We saying like, why nobody go and clean up, bro?
Somebody
They were
told
But
me,
we
scared.
bro.
don't know how many
Hey,
Bro,
houses.
look,
Somebody
somebody
might
told
have
me.
but
more than
nah,
one
hold on,
though.
Hey,
hold on,
Chuck,
hold on. Hey, look,
Chuck,
they
this when
really
you
did.
know it
They
get
really
weird.
did set up Pee Wee too. They set up Roscoe because what happened? I just read about it in the indictment. What they did with his case with that Lil Wayne tour bus shooting, they didn't charge him with that shooting. That's not what he got convicted of. He got convicted of 2 gang charges, and with that case, he was originally charged with the 2 gang charges and a RICO Act and an aggravated assault for the shooting. They took off the RICO Act and the aggravated assault and just he copped out to the 2 gang charges. So now that's why they bringing this shit back now, because they never actually charged. He never actually got convicted of that shit.
I mean,
So that
she
somebody told me. Somebody
damn,
told
they
me they
lied to
went over
that
to the
man.
Thug house, bro, and dug up half the backyard. They looking for something. Somebody told
exactly.
me. Yeah, somebody told
Yep.
me.
Yeah.
Ripped
Somebody
his
talking,
walls.
bro.
Hey,
Said they
Wack,
ripped
that's
his walls
wild.
up
That's
too.
wild. Yeah.
Huh?
Hold up though. Where you hear that they dug up half the
That
backyard?
sound like a bot.
It
Yeah,
wasn't one of
somebody
the
told me that
articles.
yesterday.
It was an article.
Yeah, so they dug up half the backyard.
And they ripped the walls of his house up too.
Yeah, yeah. So they looking for something, bro.
Was that his
Went in there
main
tearing
house,
shit up.
or was that one of his like little
No,
stash
that's his
houses?
house. That's the one in Buckhead behind the Lennox Mall. That's his crib. That's his crib. That's where he live at. Yeah, when they digging up backyards, somebody had to tell them something, bro.
Definitely.
Huh?
Wack, can I ask you a question real quick? How do you feel about them using his lyrics against him, the feds or whatnot?
They
Do you think
always
that'll
gonna do that. Now I'm gonna tell you this: it's only gonna stick if a nigga is saying something that they was investigating. Let's say, like, if a nigga got hit in the Wendy's parking lot in a Great Datsun, and the nigga say in the lyrics, "You got caught in that Datsun, whoop to whoop to whoop to whoop," then they gonna use it against you. Other than that, he can claim Ghost Rider wrote that shit. He nigga, I just rap. I'm gonna say this again. Wait, I'm gonna say this again. Cause I always get this when they say Wack. Why the shit y'all talk about, bro? Keeping it 100. Georgia, Atlanta, been having the torch on music for at least 15, 16 good years. Solid, controlling it. Niggas don't like to admit it. New York or LA don't like to admit it, but that's what it is. Bro, it's more going on. It's less going on out here. Think about it. Our artist Kendrick, Kendrick don't even go to clubs. Okay? Ice Cube is doing what he doing. Game then got grown on niggas and he do what he gotta do. Right? We got very few artists out here running around reckless, doing crazy shit. You right? So it's like you don't hear, think about it. When the last time you heard a movement out of LA, the Whoop de Whoop Boys, or the this, that. You hear that shit in other regions. You don't hear that shit out here. Niggas get to their bag, they fuck with their clique, their crew, they little label, and that's it. Maybe because for so many years, niggas already did that, and maybe these new areas ain't had a chance to do it, and now they doing it at a time to where the police is just up on it. But you don't hear that shit, bro. I make real money up on the 100 ENT. We ain't running around this motherfucker 100 deep talking about 100 ENT, whoop, bombard and shit. That ain't, nigga, we at that studio. We gonna go hit them shows and do what we do. I may pay for a billboard every 6 to 9 months in the middle of the city. That's it. We ain't giving a fuck about all that, bro. So they a lot louder in these other places. And they moving big. These niggas be moving 50, 60 deep and shit like that, bro. You don't see that shit out here. Not even at our video shoots. Nigga, our video shoots is who need to be there only.
Yep.
The problem is them bodies. When them bodies start dropping, that's the main problem. That's what's putting the light on these.
Hey, Wack, I got a quick question, Wack. I'm new to this, man. This Ant, man, I just brought up on the stage. This, look, on some real shit. Somebody told me this is a state case. How
Yep.
can it be a state case and it's
And
Rico?
you know what's
Georgia
going
got a
on.
Rico.
Georgia got their own Rico, fam.
It's
Listen.
six
Oh
states.
yeah,
Rico.
Georgia got their own.
And you know what's going on, bro. They gonna make them people exhaust their money with them legal beagles. And the minute it start looking a little bit shabby, Big Brother gonna reach down and pull it up and let's start over. They got that
Definitely.
right.
You got bodies dropping during
They
the
trying
Hey,
to
election.
and
drain out
look,
his
hey,
money.
bro, and look on some real shit. Look, this why I like that Wack be coming on here and breaking it down, because on the real, a lot of us don't know nothing about this shit. On the
Let
real,
him
people don't
speak.
understand.
You don't know because you
Nigga,
ain't no
speak for
street
your
nigga.
fucking self. This nigga ain't the only
Man,
one
Wack
that
seen this
does
shit
that.
10
Shut
Hey,
up.
times.
Get the fuck
hey,
on,
listen.
bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I heard Act break it down already. Nah, you only gonna believe it if Wax say
You
it, nigga.
motherfuckers.
Nah, hey,
Man,
bro. I ain't the only nigga.
that's
I ain't the
crazy.
only
Wait,
nigga
That's
did
crazy.
Niggas
time,
say
teach
bro.
him Wack
anything,
shit. What
bro.
are you
Speak for
talking
your
about?
motherfucking self. We know a
I'm
lot
A
not the
about
lot of
y'all.
only nigga
states.
did time. Anybody on this flow
Say it
that
again,
did
go.
some time, they know what time it is, bro.
Say
Facts.
whoever that
A
dude
lot
was
of
got to speak for
states have
himself, because we know a lot of
RICOs.
shit in this motherfucker. We
Nah,
bring
for
facts
A
up
real.
lot
every
of
single
Who
time.
said
a
he
lot
was
of states
blocked?
have RICOs, but some of them they classify. They call it organized crime. Like in Texas, it's called organized crime instead of RICO Act. But
No,
it's
no,
all
no.
in the
But see
same
that
thing.
Something else
Rico
you got to
shit.
pay attention to with Thug
It's
Charles,
only
with them
6 states
guns
with the
being
Rico
found,
shit.
right? This something that matter a whole lot. You don't see him with a convicted felon with a firearm charge. See, now that shit can get it to a federal case quicker if he a felon with a firearm. They jump on them shits real quick right
He
now.
do got.
Nah, he don't.
But
Yeah, he
y'all need to
do. He got that
realize,
charge.
right? Look. There's a RICO law, there's a RICO law, and a Willie Lynch law, Jim Crow law, all that. This is
Yep.
like something behind all this. Jim
Oh
Crow,
no.
Willie Lynch, all that, and then RICO. Come
Yeah,
on,
but
man.
what
It's
y'all
Hey,
gotta
bro,
part
listen
of the
to
realize
me.
is
system.
Hey,
they
let me
make
tell
it
you
they make
something.
it a Rico when
If
they
you
can
think
show a
for 10
pattern.
years, bro, if you think for 10 years, them niggas in line they ducks up, and you thinking one day in social media they gonna show us they hand, you crazy the motherfucker. You know better than that.
Audio Jungle.